We're in Paris, baby. Morning vlog. Look where I am. We just got in this morning at like 9 a.m. We got to the hotel, put our stuff down, and then we went to go eat. And the food was actually really good. And now we are at the Eiffel Tower, and we're gonna see if we can get some tickets to go up to the very top. But here we are. Oh my god, it's actually insane to see this in person. Like, actually insane. Some people say it's like super underwhelming, but no, I think this is actually like really impressive, really amazing. It's kind of breathtaking. It's really tall. So far, the language barrier has been just okay. Everyone speaks English, so it hasn't really been that much of an issue. So that's been really great. And also a lot of people, like so far, the people that we've talked to, like one of them even spoke Spanish. So there you go, he spoke like 3 languages. We're gonna see if we can go up to one of the towers. I can't wait to see it at night. I just know it's gonna be beautiful. Okay, I'll keep you updated on what we do next at the tower. Okay, vlog. We are in the hotel room. We didn't end up buying tickets to go up to the Eiffel Tower because I needed to come and change my shoes, and we also needed to come and get into our hotel. But here's the hotel room. It is so stinking nice. So we already kind of broke it in a little bit, but I think it's decorated so beautifully. And then the bathroom, I think is gorgioso. I mean, look at this tour. Like, isn't that just so cute? And then what's really interesting is the toilet. You flush it like by cranking this thing. So I thought that was an interesting little thing. And then, yeah, I put on some makeup real quick right now. And then we're gonna go out, probably do the tour bus. There's a lot of things to do. We've got to do the tour bus. We've got to go to the Arc of Triomphe, if that's what it's called. Arc of Triomphe. We've got to do calling up the Eiffel Tower. We have a night cruise tonight. What else? And then the tour bus, which is going to be a 2-hour trip. So we were just kind of coming, setting base here at the hotel, getting our stuff into the room. I just took my vitamins. I got water from the tap, like from the sink in the bathroom. And this Brita thing is working so well. Like, it tastes like filtered water. So I'm really happy about that. But anyways, that's what we're up to. We'll see what we get into next. We made it on the tour bus. We're gonna do the full 2-hour tour. I'll show you some things as we go through it. I got my headphones, and yeah, I think it's fall here. I mean, aside from it being chilly, it's 70 degrees currently, and there's a very chill brisk in the air.
We're arriving at our next stop.
Oh my god, that scared me. But aside from it being like actually chilly, I think it is fall, because like all the trees are changing colors. So pretty. But okay, I'll show you anything worth seeing, and I'll do a little montage of all the clips that I see. got a crepe from one of the stands over here. We're walking to the Arc. Pretty thirsty right now, but the tour bus, me and Victor got so sleepy on it. We fell asleep a little bit. We were kind of stuck in traffic for a while, so understandable. And I was like, wake me up when we get out of traffic, and I just like literally could not even keep my eyes open. And so it's good that we're walking now. But I think it's like fall here because the trees are falling. They're changing colors, and the Arc is way over there. And so we've been walking for a while. It was the only stop from our tour bus, so we're gonna check that out, and then we also have a tour of it, a part of our tour bus tickets. We made it to the Arc. There's a ton of people, and it was like a 20-minute walk from where we were. It made me start my workout. Let me end it. We're gonna get a tour of the inside. Okay, we took our photos, and now we're gonna have to cross underground, like through the metro, because it is so dangerous to cross in here because it's like a friggin' 5-lane roundabout, and like it's literally impossible to cross. Like there's buses, cars, like all kinds of stuff. So, well yeah, we're gonna have to go underground in order to cross to get there. Underneath the ground right now, which is probably right underneath the Arc. It's actually kind of crazy. It's like kind of like spooky. We finally got some water, but the only thing is that the water here is so much more expensive. We sat down at a restaurant, it was $8 for like a 20-ounce bottle of Evian, or 8 euros. Sorry, not dollars. So it's been a little bit more complicated to get water here, like because in Spain you can get a liter for 2 euros, which wasn't too bad. And then they had water fountains all over the city, so it's just filling up my Brita everywhere we went. Here I've only seen one water fountain so far, so there's no point in carrying the Brita around. But anyways, we just got 3 bottles of water for 5 euros, like 16-ounce bottles, so okay. There's a lot of people. Okay, we made it up.
Tiene unas escaleras, están como en espiral. ¿Sí se puede, chavales?
Almost there, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We still have a long way to go. Okay, we're inside the Arch. Victor just finished his workout. That was crazy. We just started going, and I had no idea that that was gonna be so many stairs. And we set a grueling pace. We had to keep up. There was no way we could slow down. Once you start, you can't stop. So, my heart is pumping, and that was good. Now we're inside the Arch. Let me show you. Here's a life-size replica of it, I guess. They've got it down. There's even the flowers that I took a picture of. We made it to the top of the Arc. Totally worth the climb on the stairs. Oh wow, this looks, you can tell that this is like the modern part with all the skyscrapers. Looks like there's another arch directly on the other side of the city. Look at that. Remember how I was talking about this like huge turnaround thing? Like look at that mess. Look at all those people in the middle trying to cross. What a mess. Okay, we made it back on the tour bus. And now we're going to the Eiffel Tower. So we just got down from the tower. So there it is, and we walked to our bus stop over there. And we caught the bus. And now we're going to the Eiffel Tower because we have a midnight cruise to do. So that's what we're up to. I'll let you know when we get to the cruise so we can see all the pretty views from there. We got off on the Eiffel Tower. They're having like a dance show right here. So beautiful. I honestly thought it was gonna be smaller. That's gonna be us. And then they have these like, all of that like right here, those X's, I think on the inside are stairs. And so that's what we have to climb up tomorrow. You get to the first level, and then from the first level it takes you up to the second.
Más arriba, más para acá,
Okay, we're walking to the Eiffel Tower now. We were just up there taking photos, and this is inside the park. So where we were earlier, gonna get tickets. We just gotta get back in there. Well, I think this park is free. I don't think you have to pay for it, do you? I can't wait till it gets on and starts sparkling, but people are already set up. They've got their wine and their cheese. But we have the, it's 7:15 right now. We have the cruise tour thing that we're gonna take on the water. So we've got to get over there before 8. I think that's the latest that we can board the ship or whatever. So that's where we're going right now. I will show you clips once we get on the boat. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I've got half a TikTok made. I need to finish the TikTok, and then we just took the cutest picture. It's where you put like the L-O-V-E. I think it came out really cute. Okay. All right, I'll show you when we get there. We made it on the boat. Sunset cruise.
Scannerizziamo un codice QR che trovate dappertutto nel
Okay, we made it to the Versailles. It is 9:05 in the morning. It was about a 40-minute drive from Paris. We woke up and we were up and at 'em by 7 a.m. to be there by 8:15, and the bus left shortly, or right on time actually. So we actually had to be there earlier, and then it took about 40 minutes to get here from Paris. And we're gonna do a little tour. That's what we're up to this morning. I can't believe how, like, insane. I've never seen something gold and glowing like that. All right, we're walking on some crazy terrain here. So I gotta be careful while vlogging. I'm gonna take a tumble. But the gold on here literally looks like it's glowing. It's actually glowing. But there's a huge line of people to get in. Look at that. And the drive here was so beautiful. It's very cute. I'll put a clip in. Very green, very cutesy. Victor slept the whole time because he woke up this morning and ran. At what time did you wake up? 5:40 a.m. because he wanted to go do a Tour de France. Just kidding. But he did want to do a run around the Eiffel Tower. So him and his dad went this morning. This is the Hercules room. They said because this room is made of marble, they would have to dress in leather coats inside because there's only one fireplace. It'd be so cold in here. And then they changed the floors to wood after the Second World War so it could be warmer. Oh, wow. In this room, they have the Resurrection of Christ painted on the ceiling. I think she said that was the last room decorated in the entire palace. We made it to the gardens. I bought a little antique looking notebook. I'm just gonna imagine that I am Marie Antoinette herself walking through the gardens with my bow in hand and enjoying my rose bushes. We got to see the Queen's room. I didn't take a video of it, but it was really pretty. And then once the French Revolution started, they were attacking her, and one of the guards saved her by going to her room and saying, "Get out of here, get out of here." So she went through a hidden door that she had in her room. Wow. We also learned that most everyone died of tuberculosis, pretty much. Like, that was like a very common thing. And Victor also said that I missed part of the tour, I had to go to the restroom. So he said during the tour they said that some of the royals got so fat towards the end of their life that they weren't even able to walk. And so everyone's like thinking, like, why do they need so much space, so many beautiful gardens if they couldn't even walk? These gardens are so beautiful. This whole gardens is 80 acres. And this is just their regular house. They had a summer home too. I don't know where that music is coming from, but so ominous. This is how big the gardens are. Like, we're here in these like archways. We were just up there on those stairs. The castle's back there. And we have to walk all the way right there to get back to our bus. The Galleria Lafayette, and there is a free tower view of the Eiffel Tower. Let me see, where did I leave off the vlog? We went and ate with Victor's cousin. He's living here in Paris, and so we went to go eat with him. What else? What else? Oh, we went to the perfume gallery. And that was okay. It was free entry, which is good because there was wasn't very much to look at in there. And then we didn't really buy anything in the shops. And then we came to this Lafayette gallery just to see. Morning vlog. It's 11:38 a.m. Last day in Paris. Oh look, there's the Zara. Last day in Paris. We're going to Italy today. Our flight leaves. Here's the Eiffel Tower. You see it? All we've done so far is we woke up, packed up our bags, checked out of the hotel, and our bags are still at the hotel in the lobby. And then right now we're going to potentially go buy some more perfumes. We were walking and I swung by into Uniqlo and I just bought a basic long sleeve t-shirt, which is good because I'm running out of clean clothes. So 20 euros for that, by the way. And then, where are we going right now, Victor?
Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées. Campos Elíseos, but for what?
To walk around? That's right.
We're just gonna walk around. We didn't ever end up going up to the Eiffel Tower because I think we got a good enough walk when we went up the stairs on the Arc de Triomphe, and that was enough walking for us. We've been averaging like 20,000 steps here in Paris, which is more than what we were doing in Spain. I don't know why. I think it's because our hotel is a little bit farther away. Here, let me vlog with the Eiffel Tower in the background. Our Uber's about to get here. We're taking an Uber. We tried to get bikes, but something that we've noticed is that the bikes, at least they weren't, one of the bikes in Spain were only for residents. And then we tried to get those bikes over there, and I think they're also just for residents. I don't know. So anyways, we couldn't do it. So we've been having Uber, and the Ubers are not cheap. They're like about $20 a ride. Okay. Okay, we just got out of the Uber. We're walking to the Campos Elíseos, and we saw a movie being filmed back there. This is the second movie that we've seen already. The first one was when we were on the boat. It was like across the lake, or not the lake, but the river, and they were filming like a movie. Who knows what movie? And right here they're filming a movie. But what's interesting is that like they don't close anything, so you know, who knows? Maybe Emily in Paris. Maybe they're filming Emily in Paris. But this is a really cute area. I wonder what area this is. It's so cute here because the leaves are falling and it's perfect weather. 74 degrees. Look at this. More gold painted gates.
There's less people than this street.
Yeah, it's still pretty early. Usually, we were walking here the other day. There were so many people here, like, it was insane. Ooh, I need to see how much these bags are. They're expensive. What the heck? Should have got more while I was in Spain. They were only $4 to $8. These are cute. Let me see. We're back on the TOOT bus. I just got the cutest bag. This is Madam Hug. And then I got these charms right here. Aren't they so cute? This TOOT bus ended up being pretty good because we bought it for 48 hours. So we've been using it to like go around the city. So right now we're going back to the Eiffel Tower. And it's worked for most things. Like we have had to take Ubers and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think it has worked pretty good for general travel, just to get in the general area where you want to go. So we're back off to the Eiffel Tower so we can go to the hotel here in a little bit because we gotta go to the airport. We're right here at the entrance to the, and I'm about to get like my 4th crepe in like the 2nd day. We've only been here 2.5 days and that will be the 4th crepe. I don't even care. And I was looking for a water fountain, but I can't find one. And then there's the military guys. So there's that. And then also right here in this plaza, like a bunch of people will walk up to you and be like, do you speak English? Do you speak English? But like they have like a survey type thing in their hand and like, but they're like super rushed and they like rush you. Do you speak English? Do you speak English? And it's like, I have no idea what their objective is. I don't know if it's to like catch you off guard and try to rob you or what. Okay, Victor bought a jersey from one of these guys.